and welcome to Once Upon a Hot Take. I'm your co-host Jordan.
And I'm your other co-host, Leah.
Fairy tales are just the beginning. This is the podcast all about, you guessed it, our hot takes on books you love and love to hate.
We're covering everything from fantasy to sci-fi to romance to thrillers. We have a variety of segments we plan to cover, but we're keeping it loose and fun.
So forget the deep dives. This is a podcast for unfiltered opinions and hot takes from two friends who read too much and talk even more.
If you have a book rec or hot take that differs from ours, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email at onceuponahot.take@gmail.com and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at onceuponahot.take.
Okay.
Oh, this is cold takes now. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So this really isn't a cold take, but it's just a funny story because it has happened twice now, and I am over it. So 2 weeks ago or so, we're just sleeping the middle of the night, right? And all of a sudden, Paul's feet just go brrrr, like he is swimming for his life or something. He's like sprinting. And when we woke up, I asked him if he won his race, and he was like, huh? And I was like, guy, you were like on a mad sprint. And he was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, because I dreamed that we were getting robbed by a robber and I had to chase the guy away. I was like, well, could you just like be a little less, because that was a lot, and this is 3 a.m. and I didn't fall back asleep. So.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Paul,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Get it together, guy. Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
You know,
it was
there
not
must be
great.
something with the moon cycle, because I've also been dreaming a lot lately, but
Or you could just be pregnancy related. I had like super vivid dreams when I was pregnant.
yeah, that it could also be that. I woke up like all splotchy today. I had like a rash on my chest, and
Man.
at first I thought I had given myself a stress rash, but then my other friend who's pregnant exactly the same amount as me, her face looked just like mine, and I was like, weird. Maybe this is like a weird pregnancy rash thing. So whatever.
Interesting. All right.
Yep.
Something in the
And it
something
has
in the
gotten
air.
better
Who
throughout
knows?
the day. We were
Okay.
like, do we have blizzard rashes? I don't know.
Blizzard rashes. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we are in snowstorm Elsa here in Wisconsin. I think we got 23 inches of snow yesterday.
Sounds
I
right.
think that's the
I would
report
believe
I
that.
heard. Yep, and more came today. And now it's blizzard conditions too. So the wind is just whooshing everywhere. And today it's like even colder. So it's been not the best. Yesterday was fun. Like woo, playing in the snow. It's so great. And today everyone's over it. And
Yep.
here we are.
Yep. We are doing our first virtual record with each other.
Yeah, we're testing it out because there's no way I was getting to Jordan's house, and then she informed me that her house is not ready to receive guests anyway because the driveway is full of snow.
Yeah, it's got about 2 feet of snow in it, and we're going to be stuck here for forever.
Yeah, good thing you work from home.
Yep. The
I'm
only
testing out the
bummer.
new background too.
Yes, I love your new background.
Thank you.
Peak
Hi,
Ruby.
girls.
The only bummer is we were the last flight into Appleton. We were in Florida last week.
Yep.
So we were the last flight into the Appleton airport Saturday night,
Wow.
which means we have no groceries.
Oh dang, yeah, and you can't get them now.
Nope. We did make a stop at Quick Trip on our way home.
Good old Quick Trip.
And got a couple staples to get us through. But we're surviving on
We're gonna
peanut
be
butter
stuck.
and jelly and cereal.
There you go. Oh man, like the good old college days.
Yep.
Okay, I do have a general hot take question if you don't.
Go for it.
Okay. Do you read the back of the book before you start it? Like
No,
the description?
never.
Oh my gosh! You and Laura are the same. So Laura let me Throne of Glass #2, and it's like special edition, and it's beautiful sprayed edges, but the dust jacket doesn't have anything on it. So I was like, what am I getting myself into here? Like, what if this is set 40 years in the future? Like, how am I gonna know? Like, I gotta know at least a little bit going into it, like where we are.
Sure.
I can't believe that.
I didn't even think twice about it. The
That's
only
wild.
time in my life I've read the back of a book is, hold on, I need a drink, is if I'm in a bookstore and I'm just like perusing and trying to like find a book. But otherwise, usually books are just being recommended to me. So I'm just like, I'm just going to
So
read
you just
it. I
pick
don't
them
really
up.
care.
You're like,
I just
I
pick
trust
it up.
you.
Yep.
Wild. That is wild to
Or-
me. I thought she was a weirdo in the minority, but wow.
I don't know. Maybe we are together, but there
Maybe.
has been the occasional, goodness, I got like dust in my throat or something. I'll just have to edit all that out.
Well, let me get a good one out then. That was right into the mic. Sorry.
You're fine. Okay, I think
Make
we're
sure
ready
this gets
to
towards the end of the
resume.
episode. That was good. Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're back.
No, I like to, there's been times where I feel like it happened with me in The Women where I was getting into it and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to get attached to this character who was that first doctor. So I
Yes,
read the
Callahan,
back
yep.
to see if he was going to be
Like a
a
name
bigger
drop guy.
character. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have done it for things like that. But yeah, otherwise
Interesting.
I'm just like going in blind.
That's crazy. Wow. All right. Well,
I guess
tell
I'm
everyone
trusting
what
the
we're
peop-
covering today, Jordan.
Okay, I'll tell everybody. We are covering Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So excited. This is the start of our series cover this year 2026. We're going to cover one book a month. So here we go. We're diving in. I don't know, Leah, though, if we've decided where the Assassin's Blade is going to fall in our read.
That's a debate. Maybe we should put that out to the Instagram people and have them influence us.
Yep. I do think that needs to be decided pretty soon, right? Because I think
it could come next after book 3, or it could come.
No, I thought it was before book 3.
That's what I mean. Book 3, yes.
Oh, like it would be
In
our
between.
third read.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
After book 2, before book 3.
Right. So yeah, if you got a hot take on that, tell us what advice. Please advise. We're looking for advice.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, all right. Spoilers ahead, mateys. We are discussing all things Throne of Glass, but only Throne of Glass. So just keep it in if you want to talk about some of the other books, because we have not read them yet. So don't spoil. Don't spoil.
Nope. No spoils.
So if you're with us and this is your first time through the series, you are safe from spoilers for future books because we don't know what's in them.
We will
also,
have
we are
a
mature
theory
readers.
corner.
Well, yeah, we have a speculation station. Yes.
There we go.
Where
Thank
we
you.
will, we will get into things that we think might happen. So if you know
But
that our
again-
theories are wrong, don't come at us and be like
Yeah,
shut up.
keep it
Let
to
us
yourself.
live in our Delulu world.
Yes. I love it.
Ye
Okay.
be warned, mateys.
Yes.
All right. Start us with your nonverbal reaction, Jordan.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
All right. That was very similar to mine. It was like ending on a positive. Like, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I wonder what we have in common. I'm so curious because
I know.
I do
We'll
have
see.
a lot of things I'm excited to talk about for this book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess overall, like my nonverbal reaction is meant to signal I was engaged right from the beginning. I was curious where it was going. Did it have its claws in me? No. I could set it down. I could I also could see some things coming. I wasn't like totally surprised by a lot of it. And it ended in a place where I am very excited to read book 2, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I have to go to book 2.
Yep. That was very similar for me. Like I picked up, I think, a few books in between, grabbed book 2 to start. And I was like, fine with it. Like it wasn't like Harry Potter where like when I was in it, I was like, must read all the books now. Like it just was, I'm glad to get back into the series, but it wasn't a need. It was where you get to it.
See, and my Harry Potter read, maybe because I was just younger though, I don't know, but I like was able to, I wasn't like dying for book 2.
Oh man.
I was excited for it, but I was like, okay.
See,
so
and I didn't start them
I'm thinking it's
until-
going to be similar.
Yeah, I didn't start Harry Potter until all 3 books, the first 3 books were out. And I was like, this is so good. I just devoured all 3. And then I had to wait, for the other ones. All right, so why this pick? Well, people are obsessed with this series. We've both had it on the TBR for a long time. Brooke from Softball, shout out, says it's her favorite series of all time. I also have a coworker who feels the same. And we just had to see, does it live up to the hype?
Yes, absolutely. Very excited. There's been a lot of chatter of some people in our lives who are excited about this book. So I had to see what the hype is about. And
So we're
we both
here.
have read ACOTAR. So this is not our first SJM read.
Right.
We have not read Crescent City though. So
No.
we have done ACOTAR only. Now we're doing Throne of Glass.
And so, okay, this is kind of just going to be a highbrow summary here. So we got Selena, right? Is that how we're saying her
Yes.
name? I'm just going to
Yes.
butcher everything, this book. She is an infamous teenage assassin. She's been imprisoned in this brutal labor camp because she was captured. And actually, there was some like betrayal that we didn't really figure out, right? It was just alluded to. So we don't really
Yep.
know the full story there. So that was smart writing, SJM, keeping us on our toes for like when that's going to come out.
Yep.
One day, the crown prince, Dorian Havillariad, Dorian, whatever, he comes in, he's like, all right, I need you, girl. You can compete in this royal tournament where it's like gladiator style, fight to the death. Except, wait, no, they don't actually kill each other. They're just one is like, they win the competition, whatever. And he's like, if you win, you get to be the king's champion. And then you can serve my dad for 7 years or whatever, and then you can be free forever. And she was like, bro,
4.
yeah. She talks him down. It was supposed to be 7, but she wheels and deals. So she's like, bruh, get me out of here. And then they come to the glass castle, which she makes a big deal about because who makes castles out of glass? Where she trains. She's competing with everybody else. There turns into be like a little bit of a love triangle between Kale?
Kale.
What? That never once went in my mind.
I
Kale?
Googled it immediately.
Oh. Kale?
You went that whole book not looking it up?
Yeah, I never look it up because once I read it once, it is solidified in my mind. So, okay. Kale, the captain of the guard, who is Dorian's BFF, and so there's a little bit of like a love triangle situation there, which she never does anything with Kale, right? They just kind of simmer eyes at each other.
Yeah,
and then
but
her and Dorian are like
make
make-out buddies. That's right. Yes. But they're both like, we're both, in the military service, essentially. Like, we can't be crossing these boundaries. Then she also meets foreign princess Nehemia. Okay. Whom she befriends, and they together go learn a little bit more about these mysterious word marks, which have been popping up kind of randomly throughout the castle, have a mysterious, ancient, magical past connection to the past. Okay, competition is going on. All of a sudden, oh man, people are dying. The contestants are dying. And Selena discovers something dark and magical lurking in the castle. Something that is connected to these ancient and forbidden magical powers because the king has outlawed magic 10 years prior, but everybody thinks all the magic is gone from the world, but we're finding out that is not really the case. She discovers one day a secret door behind a tapestry that leads into like the catacombs in the basement, and there is just like this wild underground tunnel situation going on down there. While she's down there one day, she meets former Queen Elena, and Elena like talks to her from the grave, and she learns more about this dark evil that's happening, and Elena tasks her with figuring out the root of the king's problem and stopping him. But she's very vague about that, and then like poof, goes away. And then she does eventually kill the beast. That's killing the champions. And then I'm losing what happened here. There's something, what happens at the end?
She convinces her comrade Knox to leave the castle. They go and they do the final competition where she was losing to Cain. Because he had all that power.
Cain
was the bad guy. He was the one that was like calling forth this demon from another
power,
dimension.
Summoning.
It would suck the energy and life out of the other competitor.
The champions
and
that
Cain
he would kill. Yes, you're right.
That power. So Cain was like extra boost off of like 6 people he had murdered over the last couple months. And so it was the 2 of them in the final battle. And he was beating her, but he was like toying with her, and eventually somehow Princess Elena was able to because she got drugged.
That's
during
right.
the final
That's right.
competition.
Katerina or whatever that girl's name. Yes.
Yeah. No.
It's something with a K.
Kaltain.
Yes.
It was a very dumb name.
Because she was working with the Duke of Parrington.
Yes.
Yep.
So Selena gets drugged.
Yep.
The drug-induced state allowed her to see all of these like demons and monsters from the undead, but they were real. Like that was just like another like veiled dimension that
she could like
was
see
seeing.
them. Yep, they were there. Yep.
And Cain was like the underlord that was like
just
leading
summoning
them.
Yep.
And then somehow Princess Elena was like able to join that veil realm and like banish them all and suck the poison out of her system so she could regain her composure. And then she defeated Cain.
Yes.
Oh, no, she did not. But she did. She had Cain down. She was declared champion. She turned her back. Cain went to
and
kill
he came
her.
at her. But then Kale came in. Yes, Kale.
And then Kale came in and stabbed him straight through the heart from the back.
And he had a little, bit of like guilt over that too. Because that was like the first guy he's ever killed.
Yes.
Then it leaves it kind of open-ended, like, okay, there's some powers at play here. The king is obviously doing something evil and shystery. We got to figure this out. And then that's where it ends.
Yep. Yep. She was granted the king's champion. She's eventually got to sign her contract. The king dragged his feet a little bit with that.
Yep.
But yeah, so now she's going to live in the castle for the next 4 years doing the king's work. And she did end things with Dorian.
Yes. Because she was like, can't be all complicated with that.
Yep. And that's kind of where the book ends.
Yeah. So it left it like in a good spot. Like not like you said where I immediately had to pick up book 2, but I was like, all right, I see this. I'm here for it. For all thoughts, like I said, yep, a little slow. This one definitely read more like YA, which was nice. Like I like a good YA fantasy, which did surprise me because like reading ACOTAR, like I was thinking this was going to be some like spice like that one, and it wasn't. And so I don't know if the other books in this series get spicier, but this was a true YA and I definitely felt comfortable recommending it to some students in school. And a boy from my class actually read it and loved it. We geeked out about it together. It was really fun.
Aw, that's nice. Yeah. So fun. Oh my gosh.
I know.
There's a ton of great things in here that young, because you're ninth grade English, right? So like 14, 15-year-olds.
Okay. You want anything to add to any more overall thoughts?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, so first read versus reread. Well, I have a little funny story. Apparently, again, I've already read this book at some point, but it was years ago. Yep. Because when I went to go mark it on my Goodreads as currently reading, it was already marked as read, and I was like, wait, what?
What? And never.
I didn't remember any of it at all. So you know what? Okay, maybe I accidentally toggled something wrong on Goodreads because I literally had no recollection of any of this.
You must have wanted to put it on your want to read.
Yeah. But anyway, so this read was much more enjoyable than this alleged read that I had. So I like that all the books are out now, so I don't have to go back and do a reread for this one, like when the next book comes out, like for ACOTAR, you know, although we've been meaning to reread ACOTAR anyway. I feel like I would not relish going back to reread this book.
No, I don't think so. I think the things that we don't know were clearly laid out for us, and nothing was a breadcrumb trail that we were like, oh, I didn't see this coming.
Right.
And that's very much that YA read that we said. I don't think there's, on a reread, I don't know what additional information we would gain. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Seems like reading a good summary would just be fine if we needed to reread
probably.
This one.
Yep.
Thoughts on the cover design?
I gotta pull it up. I don't even remember what it looks like.
Well, you read it on the Kindle, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Wait.
So
that's in my describe the read section.
Oh, okay. I love that there's a bunch of different covers out there. I do enjoy a good like marketed matching set, you know, where they all have the same kind of bold-faced font and like, so I like that. The version that I read, though, has this very spritey, like ghosty kind of cover. It's supposed to be Selena, but she looks more of like kind of like a spirit. She's got this gray kind of overtone, and her hair is long, and she's got these 2 double blades. And Laura got the special edition of this whole series, and hers has all these animals with the sprayed edges. It's very beautiful.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like, that's a nice background.
The classic cover looks like this.
Yep. All the series and the ones, you know, kind of follow that. That's not the one I have. I have one where it features Selena on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly features her, but there's nothing special about it. It doesn't have any signifying marks on this that would tell me anything about the series. So, oh yes, okay.
All right, describe the read, Jordan.
Yes, okay. I got a new e-reader, so I'm very excited. I got the Kobo Rakuten Kobo e-reader. It's the one. It's recommended by the New York Times as your non-Amazon alternative. So
there you go.
I went for it. Its price range is very much right in there with the Kindles. So I'm super excited about it. I love it. It's I got a beautiful yellow case for it. It's the perfect size.
Yep.
I'm loving everything about it.
Yeah.
I have also decided I'm an ebook reader.
I know. Aren't they nice?
It's so convenient. And I can pick it up at any time. Because my old Kindle that I've talked about is from like 2005 and doesn't have a backlight on it. So now when my pregnancy insomnia hits, boom, I just got my little e-reader that's got a backlight and I can just read away. So it's incredible. I love it. I can read one-handed. I can just like
I know
set
you
it
can
down.
set it down. I know, it's so nice. That's gonna be so nice too when you're feeding a baby with one hand. You could just prop it on the pillow. Yep. That was a good call, good investment.
Yeah, and the case even like the front cover, when you flip it back, it can like fold in a way to turn it into a stand.
Mine does that too, which is nice.
Yeah, that's so nice. Yeah, it's so
double
great.
fisted meat.
So yeah, first book on the e-read. I did have to purchase it because there was no time.
You weren't ready for the Libby to wait. Yep.
Yep.
That's fair.
Libby was like a 12-week wait. I was like, I need it now.
I don't have that time.
No.
So mine was also on the Kindle because I had lent my original copy to Laura and she didn't get around to reading it in time. So I was like, well, I got to get on this. And I had it queued up on Libby just waiting for when I needed it. So I just unsuspended the hold and bam, read it. And same like you, I wasn't dying to pick it up every night. I could easily put it down. Like it definitely seems like it was very early SJM. She didn't really have her anything figured out yet. But that we all start somewhere. So no shade.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, to be fair, I felt that way about ACOTAR. Like ACOTAR didn't hook
maybe
me.
she's just not a good book one writer.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it didn't hook me. Yeah.
All right. Well, character analysis. So Selena, I didn't love her because she spends all this time telling us how dangerous and lethal she is, but like we literally never get to see it. Like I want her to be a little like tougher, like badass kind of. Kale and Dorian both make her like blush so easily. I get, okay, that makes her like realistic, but I don't know. In my fantasy FMC, like I want them strong. I want them unaffected by everyone around them. And like also, we didn't really get why she was so terrified of the king. Like she's an assassin. Why are you so scared of this one dude? And maybe that's going to be unpacked later in the books and this is just those breadcrumbs, but like just getting these vague references and not really telling us why made me go,
I'm with you 100% on all of that. In addition to the strong female main character, I hated how much she loved wearing dresses and being pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted her to be like Violet, who is like, fuck the dresses.
Like, I'm
Where
not
are
feminine.
my pants?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to be able to run away in a dress? How am I supposed to be able to fight in a dress?
See,
Give
okay,
me
that's funny.
my pants.
That's funny now that you say that because I actually did like that about her. I thought that was a nice little like twist from the traditional I'm a badass and I know it, which is weird because I feel like now I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth because I wanted her to be more badass, but also I thought it was fun that she did have a feminine side and like to go to parties and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I think liking to do it, I think liking to get dressed up is good, but I think her daily wear, I wanted her... Yeah, if you're going to the formal dinner or you're going to this other thing.
But wait, wasn't she dressed like that because people didn't want them to know that she was the assassin? Like, wasn't that part of her alias?
Yes, but so then there's that spot where she could be throwing a fit about it. She could be like, no, I don't.
Where you wanted her to resent it. Yeah, okay.
Yes. She was just like, okay, whatever. I love wearing fancy dresses.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't want you to love that. I want you to be a little irritated and
like
frustrated.
Here I am again, putting on this frilly thing.
The thing I had to keep reminding myself is that she's 18 years old.
Yeah.
And because I was finding myself getting frustrated with some of her immaturity, but then I would be like, no, she's only 18.
Right. See you, baby.
Yeah. She even though she's like lived and done and killed it all, there's still a level to her where she, and I'm going to talk more about this in other segments, there was a level of her immaturity that I picked up in the book that I just had to keep reminding myself she's only 18. In female characters we've read about have been like late 20s.
Yeah,
where there
a little bit
there is that
there. Dorian, I like that he has a heart and he like tries to stand up to his dad. Like he's not like Galen in the blood, but I didn't feel strongly one way or another.
Yeah, I think his character is he's gonna have a lot of room to grow. I think that's what happened in this book was she laid the seeds for us to see. Right now he is afraid to stand up to his dad. And I liked that part in the book where he did think Selena pushes him to want to be that guy who would stand up to his father.
Yes,
I loved.
yes.
I thought that was great. Someone who's opening his eyes to the troubles of the world and is helping him grow. So I do think Dorian didn't have a lot going on in book 1, but I think that was intentional and just some seeds were planted.
That's a good insight. Yes, I agree. All right. Kale. I liked his rough and tough exterior, but I wish he would have like made a move on her. Just one kiss that like surprised both of them, just to like highlight that love triangle, like just a little bit. Like they were just sort of hinting at it, and I would have liked just a little bit more of that conflict.
Wow. Okay. I have lots. I'm not going to get into it right now. This is going to get in. This is my lows, so I'm going to wait.
Okay.
But the thing I really liked about Kale's character is that he constantly was the reminder of how dangerous Selena was. I really liked that he was always like, Dorian, you idiot, do not be alone.
She's
in the
an
room
assassin.
With her.
Yeah.
But I also loved his dedication and commitment to helping her train. I don't know. I really liked his character. He's definitely the stick in the mud, follow the rules.
Yep.
So
like,
I'll be curious. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how his character evolves, because he obviously is going to have to go from being a rule follower to being a rule breaker. That's where his character is going to need to evolve. So I'm excited to see him grow.
Yeah. Nehemia, I liked her. I liked their friendship. I liked that she was kind of like bold and sassy, and I'm here because I need to save my country and my people, and I'm not going to just cow down in the corner and be okay with this. I'm going to stand up and fight.
Absolutely. She was my favorite character, I think. I thought it was really funny. I had clocked her as maybe being the bad guy.
Well, and she did suspect that for a minute, didn't she?
And then I clocked it first.
Yeah.
Then
and then they introduced
Selena clocked it. And then I was like, now she's not. If Selena's clocking it, it can't be her. Then I dropped it. Yeah.
Look at you go. That's impressive. Okay.
Well, because I was like, the attack started as soon as she joined at the castles. And you could tell she had some kind of connection to the word marks. So I was like, she knows what these are. She's not telling anybody. These magical attacks are happening.
Yep.
So I thought for sure, at one point in time, I even jotted the note down. I was like, I'm putting this here to document. This is the moment I thought that maybe she was in on it, because I didn't want to get burned that she was the bad guy. But once Selena started suspecting her, I was like, she's not.
You're like, there goes my theory. Oh my gosh. Didn't you have that too? Like your little notebook for the silent patient? You're like, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to catch it. And then you didn't catch it.
Yeah, I like to speculate what's coming at me.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about her.
Do you have any other characters you want to jab about?
Nope.
Cool.
Those were the 4 I had.
I got some good character cocktails. Okay. They start
excited.
good and then go progressively less good. So going to start with the number 1. Okay. Selena. She'd be a spicy margarita with a flaming rim, because she's got charm, but she can also be deadly and dangerous, and you have to carefully approach if you don't want to get burned.
I love it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna, you know what, we should totally track this on our series read to see how their character cocktails change as the series progresses.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry,
so Kale, no, you're good. That's a good. I like that. That's a good hot take. Kale is strong, stoic, honorable. So he's like just a whiskey neat. He keeps it classy, strong, just down to business. He is what it is. It promises to be.
Perfect.
Okay. Dorian, he's rich, he's privileged. So he's like some high-end vodka with a club soda and with some fruity garnish on there too. It's a whole production. It's a whole thing. Maybe a custom cocktail for something. But yeah, he's got definitely the best of the best, and it's definitely got a fun stir stick, and there's some fruit hanging out of it somewhere. Oh, okay. So the bummer of our virtual recording is Jordan doesn't provide a cocktail for us to drink. No, I'm just drinking my water. It's probably good. I'm still got this hacking cough.
Yeah, we're just watering it today, which honestly, this is probably all I had time for.
It's probably good. Yeah. You also don't have anything else in your house anyway, so.
Yeah. We could have had some milk, but that is a high priority item right now.
Well, yeah, what are you going to put on your cereal if we're drinking all your milk?
Yeah, I am actually not sharing that with you. I take it back.
You cannot have my milk.
High commodity item, or a hot commodity.
Yep. Okay, so highs and lows. My high, I loved like the forbidden fae aspect of it. Like that just added a whole other layer of intrigue and backstories. And you guys know I go crazy for a good backstory. So I love that there's going to be so much more to get unpacked here for the rest of the series. And I cannot wait.
Yeah, big breadcrumbs that she left us, where it was just like, boom, this is going to be in this storyline. You're not getting, you're getting the tiniest taste of it with Ghost Princess Elena. Is that how we're saying that? I got nervous.
Yeah. Except she's a queen.
Elena.
No, it's Elena. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. Who are you asking, Jordan? Like, I know. But, like, Elena is a real name. So that's why I'm just going with the normal pronunciation for that name.
Okay. I'm totally with you. Like, very, very easy breadcrumb to pick up on, flag it, say, can't wait to see what happens in book 2.
Yep. And that was smart of her to, like, set herself up to, well, now you're going to have to read the series if you want to know. That was some good marketing on her end.
And you're right. It is queen, not princess.
Yes.
So, sorry. That was my bad. Yep.
Get it right. I did also enjoy the occasional POVs from the boys scattered in every few chapters. I thought that was nice. I like that.
Yes. Okay. Side tangent on this one. When Caltaine got her own POV, I was like,
yes.
What?
Yeah.
What is happening right now? Are you
loved
going to be
it,
a
though.
bigger...
Yeah.
I know. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I was so surprised. I was like, is she going to be a bigger character than I thought? She only had, she had maybe like 2 or 3.
Yep.
So we saw her motivation for why she was going to do the things she did.
Yep.
But then they like outed her at the end. And I was like, is she done? Are we done with Caltaine? What? I don't know. So I'm curious to see if she comes back in book 2. I feel like she played her role, but was very shocked that she got like 3 POV chapters in a book 1 where then they're just like, okay, we're done with you.
Right. And now you're in jail.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see.
Okay. What are your highs?
Okay. I loved her struggle with Kale's plan of her staying solidly in the middle of the pack for the competition.
Yeah, where she was like, no, I can't handle that.
Yeah, because she's like, I need the fame and the glory. I want everyone to know who I am. You know, and she wanted to know that she could excel at things.
I'm good at this, people.
And who doesn't want that? Of course, we're humans. You're like, yeah, I'm really good at this, and I want you to know I'm really good at this. So for her to have to take that back seat and see her struggle with that, I really loved that.
Yep.
Also, I think that ties to her immaturity.
Yeah.
How much she struggled with that, where Kale was like, this is a no-brainer. Just do it.
Right.
We need all eyes on somebody else, not on you. You just need to come in at the end. So I thought that also played into that. And then my other thing I really loved was her camaraderie she found with Knox during the training and through the trials.
That was a nice little, just add in there.
It was. Yeah, someone who she like could connect with, who was going through this like really big life-changing experience with her, and people are dying, and but you know, you could see the different allegiances being connected, and she was like totally solo, so it was really cool to see her form a connection with one of the other champions.
Right. And those were like the rough of the rough people too. Like they were not good quality people. So it was good that she was able to get a buddy.
Yeah, totally. And I'm also glad he escaped, and I'm really hoping we see him in future books.
Yeah.
I bet we do. Like once they expand outside of
that would
the
be
castle.
fun. Yeah. If he comes back in like book 5, we'd be like, hey, we know you.
Yes, I do think that's going to happen.
But though by that point, I'd probably forget all about him. So I hope they do a good job of like calling back to it.
Yeah. You're going to forget Knox? Man, he must have not impacted you as much.
I forget books like immediately after I read them. There's just no space up here for stuff. That's why I like thank God for Goodreads, because like what would I do?
All right, where's your low?
Okay, my low is there was a lot of showing. No, there was a lot of telling, not actually showing. Like, oh, she's so deadly. You could have just done a quick 1-page flashback to help me believe that she's got these assassin skills instead of just being, I'm the best assassin ever. Blah, blah, blah. Kale being so scared of her. Like, why? I did not see any evidence on the page whatsoever of why I should fear and respect her as an assassin. So, like, the training did it a little bit, but, like, just the one flashback would have been enough for me to be like, oh, okay, yep, I trust you.
Yeah. I mean, in her POV chapters, there was always that, they left me in here with a whole fitted pool table. Those morons.
Yeah, right,
you know,
right.
So I do think, like, getting into her thought process a little bit was, like, supposed to help you, but I'm totally with you, especially with her staying middle of the pack and and not demonstrating it. But when this is my best scene, so I'm just gonna jump here.
Ooh, okay.
When she has to do the hand-to-hand combat trial, like it's one of like the last, like the second to the last one or something, and she had to like take down that really big guy, but she knocked him out in like 3 moves in less than 5 seconds. He was out of the ring, and I was like, yes, like
That's
this is
it.
Yeah, and it was so fantastic. Everyone was stunned. They were like, what did we just witness?
Like, who is this
For those
chick?
who like knew her, they were like, oh, she just broke loose.
Right.
Like
this
she
tracks.
finally showed them what she could do, and then they were all terrified.
Yep.
I'm with you, though. I definitely think we could have gotten some flashbacks. I think that's a great additional ad that would have... Because then they like talked about her almost escape from Endovier, the prison.
The prison,
and at one point, she killed like 22 guards or something and got to the wall. So that was a really cool flashback. But outside of that one, where it was a means of survival, I'm kind of like, where's... Yeah. Okay. I hate a love triangle.
Oh, you and Rebecca Yarros in the same camp then.
The whole time I was like, oh no. And I do think this is part of the reason why I could put this book down, because I was like, I don't want to read about a love triangle. I do not like them. It's just, for me, they make things feel so icky because somebody's going to be the loser here.
Right.
And like this, and in book 1, the whole time, Cale has my sympathy. Where I'm like, there's one scene where he's like she's looking out on her balcony up at the sky, and he's down below watching her, and she never sees him. And I was like, oh,
buddy.
Poor Cale. Oh.
Yeah.
So, but here's my other problem with it. Is that I feel that she's leading them both on throughout this book.
Yeah, she definitely...
You do feel that way? Okay.
Because
they're best friends. Cale and Dorian are best friends. That's a no, girl. You cannot be flirting with best friends
with
at
both.
the same time.
Yeah.
So that immediately made me not like her even more. I was like, no, girl. You got some real questionable morals going on here.
But again,
I'm not
18,
vibing with you.
She's 18, and also I feel like she just came from that prison and is like, I don't fucking care, man. I'm living my life, and I'm gonna live my life.
Those are great points. Those are really great points. At one point, I was holding out hope that her relationship with Cale was gonna be a friendship one, but Cale just kept taking it to the next level, and I was like, shit!
Like,
stop it, Cale! Stop it! Just be friends with her! So I'm not prepared for the love triangle side of this series. I hope it's not like a huge part of it. I'm worried it is, and it's gonna, for that reason, I might be out. A little Shark Tank, I'm out.
Yep, I'm out.
For that reason, I'm out.
Okay, any other lows?
No, that's my low.
Okay. My best is, the secret passage in the room. Oh, that hooked me good when she found that. I was like, so this is amazing. Yes.
That was really good. That, honestly, I was like, oh no, I'm really nervous for you.
Yeah.
Especially when she could I'm trying to remember, was it the first time she was down there when the animal noises, she could hear them? Or
I don't even remember. I think that was later. The first time she was down there, she discovered a way out. Like, she could escape. She was like...
The whole underground tunnel stuff was great. I did love all of that.
That was
I told you my best. My best was when she knocked the guy out of the ring.
You're right. Yes.
My worst, Leah. My gosh, please tell me you had this thought when this happened.
Okay.
Dorian was at some event that she didn't get to go to.
Yep.
He goes to her room at 2 a.m., opens her locked door, and watches her sleep. And I was like, okay, Edward Cullen, what are we doing here? What?
Weirdo alert.
Yes. It's okay. So Dorian immediately is hitting my red flags. Then Cale pops out of the dark in the same room. They're both watching her sleep at night in the same room. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Why? Cale could say, I have to watch her because she's an assassin and I want to make sure she's not escaping.
Right.
That's not his reason, though. And I know that. You guys, you're being really fucking creepy.
Yeah. at no point is it romantic to watch someone sleep. Like, hot take, you
No.
heard it here. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you think it's
Do
cute,
not.
It's not.
It's not. Teenagers, if you're listening to this, it is not
Yeah.
romantic or cute.
No, it's weird.
It's
Especially
icky.
if you're not even a thing yet. They weren't even like an item. So
It shouldn't be.
he was trying to be. Yeah, he was like trying to get with her. Like, so that did not further your cause, guy.
No, it didn't. It didn't. It soured me on both of their characters.
Yeah.
Because I'm typing my notes and I'm like, oh my God, he's Edward Cullen. And then I keep reading. I'm like, oh my God, Kale too? Are you kidding me?
Freaking weirdo.
Oh, that was quite the scene. It really had me shook.
Yeah.
So, okay.
My worst. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
The damn dog's name. Fleetfoot? Are you kidding me? Like, that does not roll off. Fleetfoot! Camille, all you're doing is just spitting everywhere. What? Call her Trixie, like a normal dog. Come on.
Yeah.
So dumb.
That is hilarious. I also thought that name was so stupid.
I was so
Forgot
annoyed.
that happened.
It doesn't matter if she's fast. Call her Lightning then. Come on.
Yeah, I'm so with you on that. That is a hilarious hot take, Leah. The
was
dog
like,
name was so stupid.
Fleetfoot. Like, what are you doing? No.
Okay.
Okay. New segment, Speculation Station, where we have our series theories. Oh, we got a little two-way there for this. Okay. All right. I want to hear your theories first. I only have one, and it's probably not original in the slightest.
Oh, I have 4.
Oh, okay. Well, give me one, and then I'll give you my one.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, do you want to give me your one and see if it's on my list?
Okay, sure. All right. I think Akatar is like the prequel to this world here. And I literally don't remember any names of any cities or continents from either series. So, like, she could maybe even be planting some Easter eggs here that I will absolutely miss because maps are not my thing. And in case you needed another reminder, this is not a deep dive podcast. We're not going to be clocking that stuff. But I think, like, the Fae in Akatar are the same Fae that are in this series, but just years and years and years before, like when magic is still flying. That's my theory.
I love that, Leah.
Oh, I thought everybody on the internet was going to be thinking that theory. Okay.
Well, they might be. I wasn't thinking that big. I was just thinking like Throne of Glass theories.
Oh, no, that's kind of where I was like, magical. Okay, so now I'm like trying to keep an eye out for if there's any like overlaps in the magic systems.
I love that. I think that is a really fun idea. I'm trying to think. We don't know any Elenas yet. And
no. Well, maybe we do. Maybe it was like a minor reference. I don't know.
Okay, we'll have to.
It's been so long since I've read. Yeah.
That's so fun. No, I'm like miles behind on Fantasy Fangirls. So
me too. I don't even.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm not on the internet. So if things are happening, and that I did hear that there's like some speculation that all of her series like intertwined somehow.
I've heard that too. Yeah.
That makes sense to me. No.
Yeah.
And my 4 theories are just like things I think that could happen in this series.
Okay. All right. Lay it on me.
Okay. Number 1, Cain is absolutely coming back as one of like the leaders of the undead. There's no way he's gone.
Okay.
Number
I like
2,
it. I can see it.
Selena has to be from Elena's bloodline.
Okay. So like some family dynamics there. Okay.
Yep. The love triangle is only going to get messier, which is my biggest fear. That is less speculation and more just Jordan's fears.
Or just red.
And then 4 is that Knox will come back. I think we're going to see him again.
That would be fun. Okay, those are good. I'm glad we have this segment. This was a fun one. Yes.
Yeah, I think it will be really fun to like clock as we're going because then as things do or don't happen, we can like check them off. I don't know. I'm excited about it.
Right. What are we changing, Jordan?
I feel like you shouldn't be surprised by my answer at this point. The love triangle. I just don't want it. I don't want it. Maybe I'll change my mind as the series goes, but for now, it's just it gave me icky feelings throughout the whole story. So
Yep. Mine is exactly what we talked about before. Give me some backstory of Selena. Like, I need some evidence of her being this skilled assassin. Don't just tell me she's there. Okay, this is going to be hilarious, too, because I wrote this book report up a while ago. My hot take debate is, how do you feel about love triangles in a book?
Leah, I've exhausted this, so why don't we hear from you on this one?
Okay, well, apparently I don't hate them, but they're not like my favorite trope. I'm not like, oh, love triangle, yay. But also, like, there is something to say about like that feeling when like two guys are into you and you're like, okay, like you got the power, like that's big energy right there. So
okay, I can see that.
I don't hate it. I'm not loathing it like you are.
Yeah, okay. I do need to see another perspective. So if I mean, it still doesn't make me feel better, but whatever. I do. It's going to be fine.
It's fine. Okay. Are we up to FMK?
Yes. I do not have a surprise question.
Okay.
No, that's after this. Sorry.
Oh, that's after. Yes. Ooh, I do like my surprise question.
Oh, good.
But anyway, back to FMK. All right. I'm going to F Kale, I think. Strong, silent type. Probably got those big muscly arms that I like, so that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Okay, how about you?
I have Dorian.
Oh, okay.
I put him there. He seems like he probably has some quality experience to lean on. He's been around the block, apparently, so.
Yep. He's a royal, so yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
But that could also mean he has no moves at all.
True. And he's just, used to women throwing themselves at him.
Yes. So that's a little bit of a wild card.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to marry Dorian because I think I'd be okay being royal. You know, that'd be fine. And he likes to read, which is a big plus. So could connect over that.
Yep. Good. We flip-flopped. I said I would probably marry Kale, but I didn't feel good about either of them in either spot.
I know. Neither of them were like romantically attractive to me. I just was like, okay.
Yeah. And like Kale, I wrote, but he also seems like he could be too much of a stickler to be enjoyable to be around all the time.
True. Yeah. Like, these the rules. We got to do it.
Yeah. Which, like, I'm a rule follower. So a part of me would really like that. But I also think he would just be a little bit of a dud. So.
Right. Like, it is okay to branch out.
Yep.
Okay. My kill. I couldn't make up my mind. I do kind of get to it at the end. So I was picking either the king or Kane or the Duke. And I ultimately selected the Duke because he's so dirty and political and he has his own selfish agenda and he wants to use the princess as a hostage to kill the rebels. And then he's the one that gets the chick to poison Selena. Although, to be fair, Kaltain was, like, using him, too. So, like, they both got double crossed, but did not like him.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. He also seemed so icky and scummy. But Kaltain getting owned by him in the end was hilarious to me. I was like, girl, you ain't that smart. You think you're smart, but you're not.
She thought she had him in her back pocket.
And she didn't. Girl, I was like, you are vastly underestimating people.
Yeah.
Like this whole book she was. It was so not surprising that happened to her. I was like, you think you're playing the game, but you're like on the bench.
No. Yep.
Yeah. We went through a very similar debate. I ultimately decided to go with Kane because of my prediction. I think if
he's
she
gonna be
could
a bad guy coming up.
I think if she could have killed him before he got too connected to like that world of the dead, that she could have prevented what's coming because I think he's going to be like a big bad or like a mini big bad coming up. Like he's going to serve some underlord, but he's going to be
I love that theory. Yes.
That's where I'm going. I'm doubling down.
Doubling down. I double crossed your double down.
Okay, now we're at surprise question.
Now
Leah.
surprise question. All right, would you keep reading this series if we hadn't already committed to do it for the podcast? Like if you just read book 1 and you didn't have any other things weighing on you to finish it, what would you do?
That's a great question. Yes, I at least would be picking up book 2. I think there's enough breadcrumbs there and also just enough hype around the series that's got me like, what's next? Like there's got to be more.
There's got to be something. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Akatar, though. Like, I left book 1 and was like, this is not that enjoyable of a read for me. What is happening? But then by book 2, I was like so hooked and invested. So I have a feeling something similar is coming my way.
Good. I'm very similar. I was a maybe. Didn't love it, but we keep hearing so much hype from so many people, and my curiosity is definitely driving me to actually like want to know why are people so obsessed with this. So I would say I would probably continue it, but yeah, like I wasn't running to the store to go get book 2 immediately.
Yep, totally.
All right, where are you clocking in on the Harry Potter legendary location scale / hype meter?
I think Diagon Alley.
Yep, same.
Solidly middle of the road. It was definitely a bit crowded with a few things that didn't quite work. One of them, actually, I haven't talked about, being the competition itself was less of a priority than I thought it was going to be. I wanted there to be like more emphasis on the different challenges and tasks, but some of them were just like, they were so like easy that we didn't even cover them. It was just like, and then 3 more tasks or challenges went by, or tests, whatever they were called. And I was like, what? I thought this was going to be like the main draw of the story.
Right. Yeah.
So it didn't totally work for me. I wanted there to be more emphasis on that.
Yeah. I was very similar. So many people liked it, loved it. We got to see what the hype was about. But for all the reasons we've already talked about, it was just kind of, I don't want to say meh, but like I wasn't salivating to pick it up. So I gave it like a 3.5 on Goodreads, but I rounded it up to a 4.
Oh, okay. I think I still have this as currently reading, so I have to make a decision here. I think I'm going to go with 3 stars on it, but it does have 4.19 stars out of 2.47 million ratings.
Wow. 4.9. Okay.
4.19.
Oh, 19. Okay.
Yes. That would be crazy. Almost a perfect 5 stars.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
No. Who are you recommending this to?
I would say like teens who like fantasy. Like this was a good, solid YA teen rec.
Yep, absolutely. I don't have any of those people in my life, but I'm 100% aligned with you. Junior high, early high school me would have loved this book.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we do have a couple of fan thoughts to shout out. So Teepa, my coworker, said this is her favorite series to recommend. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Brooke from softball is obsessed with it. My 9th grade student Eli said he loved it, and he asked if I had book 2, and I said I do, but you can't have it because I'm going to be reading it next. So sorry. So then he got it from the library, and we've been talking about it, which is just adorable. I love it.
That is adorable.
At Bria Reads with 4 S's at the end says, quote, such a hard question. I think overall, I asked her, which one do you like better, ACOTAR or Throne of Glass? And she said, I think overall the storyline of Throne of Glass, because there's so much depth, but ACOTAR got me into reading again and will always have a special place for me. Fellow book podcast Chatting Chapters said they are Team Kale. And I said, oh, okay. And then someone else on this thread that I posted named some characters that we haven't met yet, so I stopped reading it immediately because I knew there were going to be spoilers in it.
Leah, we got that email too.
Another one?
Wait, did you call it out already?
No, what email?
From the girl at the books when we went to the Valentine's
I
Day?
forgot all about that. No. Boy, I better get it up right now. Okay. Oh, okay. This is from the Wandering Bookshelf. Yes, that we met at the Valentine's Day event. Okay, she said, you're either an ACOTAR girly or a Throne of Glass girly. Not usually both. Most people are divided. Angela loves Throne of Glass, and Amber loves ACOTAR more, which Angela thinks personally is insane. Love that. Yes. Got to shout them out too.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm super curious because I do really like ACOTAR.
Yeah. See, I like rage read ACOTAR. Like I did not really like it, but I couldn't stop it. So I don't know where that puts me.
Yeah. I mean, I think a reread is going to be very interesting for you.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I'm excited because we obviously have to because book 6 and 7 are coming out. Sorry. Shouldn't have done it. I have some good actor portrayals. Do you have any?
Oh, I'm excited. What do you have?
Okay. Get your fingers ready for the Googling if you need to look these people up. Okay. So for Kale, you better. Okay. He's got a long name. Fabian Joseph Frankel, who plays Sir Criston Cole on House of the Dragon. So he's like rugged. Yes. He's got like the curly hair. Yep. So that's who I pick for Kale.
Okay.
Then for Dorian, I've got a super young Henry Cavill or Nate from Gossip Girls or possibly Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton. Anthony. Yeah. I feel like any of those would work. You know, like princely, you know?
Yeah. Why? I pictured Dorian with blonde hair. Am I wrong?
That's where Henry and Nate from Gossip Girl come in. I just threw Jonathan Bailey in at the end.
Okay, Nate from Gossip Girl.
Yeah, he's a smoke show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yep.
Dorian pick.
Yep. Okay. All right. Love my Selena. Her hair color is going to have to be different. But Cara Delevingne, Delevingne.
Cara with a C or a K?
Sorry, Cara. She just has those eyes, right? Very fierce and tough.
Yes.
Yeah. We need the blonde hair, but yeah, right?
Yeah, totally. Yep. That's a great pick, Leah.
Mm-hmm. I feel good about that one, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Do you have any?
No, I don't.
Perfect. So, okay, do you want a show or a movie out of this?
You know, I haven't given it a thought. I think I'm going to delay until we read more books.
Yeah, let's see where this shakes out.
Could I see a good, season 1 out of this book for a show? Sure. I think I could. I think they could really lean into the challenges more.
Yep. Yeah, this would be a good, HBO show. They do fantasy really well. Everyone loves a good anti-hero, you know.
I actually could see this as a show. I'm going to say yes, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's not a ton of internal dialogue that you're missing that would change the storyline.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Any closing thoughts?
I think that's good.
Okay. All right. So what are your thoughts on our hot takes? Let us know at Once.Upon.A.Hot.Take@gmail.com or on Instagram or TikTok. We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed today's episode, go and leave us a review and give us a follow so more book lovers can find our show.
We are covering Project Hail Mary next. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. So remember, fairy tales are just the beginning. Unplug for a bit and dive into the next adventure with us. If you have any book suggestions, we would love for you to share. Hit us up. Bye.
Goodbye.